I can't be the only one who ran away from Boho braids simply because of the tangle. Like guys, I experienced one last year December. That hairstyle frustrated me. The tangling was out of this world. Like, I'm not even kidding at all. But you know what they say about never say never, because I am now a lover of Boho braids, that in space of 2 months I have made 2 different Boho braids simply because I no longer get to experience any tangles. And today I have come to share the secret with you all. So let us dive right into this video. I've actually done quite some. I've begun the sectioning process, but let me tell you guys what I've been doing so far. I started by parting an ear to ear line, which is very important when making your hair yourself. In fact, when it comes to boss braid, it is important to start with the ear to ear parting. And next I parted the down part using the ear as a guide. You guys saw that. And then this is the next line. Look, once you part the ear to ear lines, like up and down, the first one, the one in the front and the one at the back, the rest of the lines you'll be parting would go smoothly. Trust me, that is like the basic. Once you do the front and back parting, you're good to go. And by the way, I am going for a jumbo size braids. We're not about to sleep on this hair so the jumbo is just perfect. And by the way, I am using rubber bands to grip them down because we don't want the hairs to get in the way. We're not using the rubber bands in the long run. We just want to use them to hold it down so the hairs don't get in the way of each other. Does that make any sense? And for this last one, I just parted in between. Okay, so in total we have 4 steps at the back, or rather 4 lines, and over here at the front is quite easy. The first line is just 1, put that into rubber band. The next line will divide into 2, put them in rubber bands, and the third line, which is in the middle, I will divide into 3 and put them in rubber bands. Same thing I'll be doing on the other side, just same okay, I did that off camera, and this is what we have. We are pretty much done with sectioning them. It looks quite, you know, the lines are really not that perfect, but they are good. Okay, I'll give myself my credits. They are good. And in total we have 24 sectioned lines that we're gonna be working with. So let us get into the next step. I want to say a big thank you to HOTBRAIDS for sponsoring today's video. They were kind enough to send me this bag that contains 3 bundles of 100% Remy virgin human hair in the length 18 inches. Guys, take a good look at the lusciousness of this hair. Just by spraying any liquid on it, we get a different look entirely. Take a good look at the waves. Look at that. Look at the curls. Oh my goodness. See how my brush is passing swiftly through it. And yes, this is the secret to my tangle free Boho braids. They're wearing kiddie where they said it is 100% virgin human hair because the softness of this hair, the softness, guys. Anyways, I don't even want to talk too much. Go ahead to click on the link in my description box to place an order for this. I'll also leave all the essential details on the screen, and use the code CARY, C-A-R-Y, to get a discount. You'll be getting some dollars off your purchase. And no, distance is not an excuse, okay, because they ship worldwide. Yeah, I've begun the process, but let me tell you guys what I've done so far. You guys saw me cutting off the width, or is that the I don't know, the head or the width of the hair. Yeah, because we don't need the blunt end, and I brushed that out, and I'm using braiding extension, the normal braiding extension for this hair. Yeah, and I began braiding. Okay, so I'm not gonna give so much details about this first one because at this point I was still trying to figure out the right way to go. I mean, it's been such a long time. I braided my hair myself. I was still trying to find my feet, so pardon me with this first one. I'm gonna explain later once I get into the rhythm. Okay, so yeah. So let's try again with the second one. Everything almost started falling into place, but not completely. I mean, this is just the second one, okay? But I'm going to explain what I did here so that I will tell you guys later what I changed, how, you know, what I changed that made things got better for me. So you guys saw me adding the braiding extension at the first one. Like, I just braided for like 1 step, and then I added braiding extension, just that bit, and then I added the curling one next, and this third one that I added is the normal braiding extension, and the the fourth one is a braided extension as well. You see, I see how I'm jam packing everything at this base. I'm not giving it British space at all. Like, I'm just jam packing everything. So I added the coiling one again, making 3 so far. And also for the braiding extension, I think I added 3 as well. So I just started braiding out at this stage. I braided out till, you know, till the end. And here at this stage, everything has fallen into place. Like, I was feeling myself at this stage because I had to just, you know, go off camera and do this so I can figure out everything, and I did. So let me explain. So I sectioned my hair into 3 and I started braiding. I braided 4 steps, 4 total steps before adding a braiding extension at this stage. Okay, I will, like, we are doing a knotless braid. I think I haven't mentioned that since. This is a knotless braid. So I will braid like 2 steps after adding the first braiding extension, and this second one I will also braid for 2 steps again, and then, you know, add the third braiding extension. At this stage, we haven't added any coiling one. We haven't added our coiling tangle free virgin human hair. Okay, so this is like just the extension, the braiding extension, and this is where the coiling human hair comes in. I added the first one and I'll be braiding for like 4 steps. See, when adding the coiling hair, we're gonna braid in one side of it, not the 2 sides. I mean, that's the whole plan, that's the whole purpose of boho braids. So only one side of the coiling extension will be included in the braiding. The other side will be like out because we want it to be visible at the end of the day. So I will braid in one side of it. I added a total of 3 coiling extensions. Don't worry, I will explain more in the next one. So I'll braid this out, and that is it. So we are almost done. We just have 2 left at the front, and let me explain again. So I'm starting off with just my hair. I will braid for like 4 steps, and then I will add in the braiding extension, just, you know, something in between, not too big, not too small, just a little bit, because I mean, we are going for jumbo size. So I'll add that in, and I will start braiding in. I will start braiding it together for like 4 steps as well, and I'll go in with the second strand of braiding extension. I'll braid that in for like 4 steps. See, this is a knotless braids again though. So you have to be careful because you don't want the line to be visible on top of it. The whole process of adding, we don't want it to be visible on the hair. And now goes in the coiling extension. You guys see how I'm removing one side of the coiling extension. I'm putting it elsewhere on top of my hair because I don't want to include it. I don't want to include the side we want to be visible. I don't want to include it, which is, I mean, this is a normal thing. So this is the second coiling hair. I am adding that in, braiding that together, and I went in with the third one. Okay, like I said, we are using 3 each of both the braiding extensions, 3, and the coiling hair, 3 as well. So I'll braid out after I've added everything needed to be added. I'll braid that out, and voila, that is it. You guys see that it is quite easy. Okay. And no, that's not it. Okay, there's something I've been doing so far that I did off camera. See, at this stage I will start folding. I will start bending, coiling. I will bend and start rolling over, just like a bantu knot thingy. Don't worry, I will tell you guys the whole reason for this. Actually, well, let me just chip in a little bit. Actually, I was going for this style, but later I figured that it doesn't look good, so I did something else. But don't worry, I will tell you guys more later. So here is the last one, and I'll just allow you guys to see this one for yourself without me interrupting with my voice. So just watch this process. So after I was done braiding out completely, I bended that, you know, measuring with the previous one. That is how I did the rest. Like I kept measuring with the one before that, and I start rolling or bantu knotting, whichever one. So I did mention that I actually wanted this to be like a style, but I just figured that it didn't look as nice. So what I did next was I dipped them into hot water. Okay, I dipped them all into hot water. See, I don't know if you can do this like I did myself. You should, but if you can't, you can use a bendy roller, a coiler or something to curl the end. Okay, but yeah, this is how I did mine, and I dipped including the coiling hair. See, don't be scared. Okay, that is why this is not like a basic coily hair. This is a human hair, a very human hair, coily hair. So when I tell you that you can dip it in hot water, believe me, you can. There's no way I could separate them. So I just said, let me give this a try, and the curls still remained there. Nothing happened to the curls. So when I was done, you know, dipping them all in hot water, I started unwrapping. I started unraveling all of them, the whole bending thing that I did. I started wrapping them off. I unwrapped all of them, and this is what the coils look like. It looks cute. Yeah, so I did them. I did the rest off camera, and guys, look at me. I trimmed out any end that wasn't in place, and I sprayed in some mousse to give the hair extra shine and also to give more definition to the curls. And guys, take a good look at that. Nah, I can't say this alone. Just look at that. See how the hair is bouncy. And it looks so cute. I love the length, y'all. Like, this is exactly what I was going for. I didn't want the long typical boho braids. I just wanted something different, and I got exactly that. Let me know what you think. Is it a hit or a miss? For me, this is absolutely a hit. Take a good look at the curls. So detailed and very obvious, and you can refresh these curls whenever you want with just water or a liquid leave-in conditioner, you know, the watery one. Yeah, just spray that onto the hair and run your hands through it, and you're good to go. Okay, before I forget, I only used one bundle of the hair out of the 3 bundles I was sent. So yes, one bundle is enough to give you a perfect boho braids. Okay, so go ahead to order yours by clicking on the link in my description box, or you can even type in the details you're seeing on the screen right now into your browser, and it will take you directly to this hair. Okay, and don't forget to use my discount code CARY, CARY, to get some dollars off your purchase. And yeah, that brings us to the end of this video, guys. If you watched to this point, you enjoyed what you watched, kindly give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and see you all in my next one. Bye bye.
I can feel you over here. You take up every corner of my